How can you be present with your clients while creating content, while doing other tasks in your business? How can you be fully 100% present in the moment? And this is one of the only antidotes, honestly, to let go of your fears, to release all the anxieties we are holding inside of us. Being present, being in this moment. And let's talk about two scenarios. One is, while creating content, and second is while coaching a client. So when you're creating content, when you learn how to be present in this moment, what that does for you is you can think of one person in your head. Like, for example, let's say um, Amy is my client, and I'm going to create content. Okay, and I have thought that, okay, I want to create content, I want to write something that's going to help Amy. So if I'm being really present in this moment with myself and with this um, prompt that I want to help Amy, what's going to happen is my mind is going to be filled with what is it that Amy needs, being totally present with Amy, even in her absence in reality. Okay. And if I am really present with myself, I will be able to connect with her, connect with the previous conversations I have had with her, or, if I have exchanged some texts or had calls with her, I would be able to figure out what is it that she wanted last time when I had a conversation, or the thing she was putting out in the group. What was it that she really wanted to know more about? So being really present while creating content will help you connect better with your audience, will help you connect better with yourself. And when you connect better with yourself, you create more deep content instead of fluffy, superficial content. So that's first scenario. The second scenario is, imagine you're being with um, a client. Okay, you are in a coaching session. Really being present with your client would mean you focusing on them. The same with the first situation, right? Creating content and focusing on being with them instead of thinking, what if nobody likes what I'm posting, or what if people judge me about what I'm posting. The same goes with the second scenario. When you're with your client and they come up with, I want to explore this, if you're not present with them, what's going to happen is your own insecurities, your own fears are going to show up. And instead of supporting them, instead of serving them, what's going to happen is you may end up not serving them. You may end up being exhausted within your limitations and insecurities. This is why it's so important for a coach to be totally present with a client. And when you're totally present with a client, you will speak up so so many words, so many intuitive words that you wouldn't even know you wanted to talk about. Your intuition will flow through you when you have created enough space, when you have let go of all the past and the future worries that you hold for yourself. Okay, when you have created enough space, when you're being with your client, you will have those intuitions showing up in your words, and you would say something, and you would realize, oh my god, I didn't even realize I wanted to talk to you about this. So how can you get fully present in a conversation? How can you be fully present with yourself when creating content, when doing other business work? How can you let go of all the negative, of all the past, all the future worries? How can you be totally in this moment? So, as I mentioned, creating space is one of the most important parts in this process of being in the present moment. So, how do you create space? A very simple and a very effortless, nonchalant activity would be to sit, close your eyes, and take like a couple of deep breaths, let's say 10 deep breaths, and really slow down in your breathing. Every inhale Remind yourself that you're inhaling freshness, and every exhale, let go of all the stale thoughts, all the worries, all the stress that you have been collecting. Every inhale, remind yourself that you're thankful for this moment, and every exhale, remind yourself that all the negativity is getting out of your body. We can add some, we can sprinkle some Reiki magic here as well. Every inhale, imagine that you're inhaling positive energy. And every exhale, imagine that you're letting go of all the residual negative energy from your body. Every inhale, imagine that you're inhaling a white light of energy and it's circulating inside of your whole body. And every exhale, imagine you're letting go of all the negativity, all the anger, all the worries, all the stress that you have been holding on to. It's gonna take 1 minute, and you can do it multiple times a day. Have started doing it for the past couple of months. I would say doing it multiple times a day. I learned it from George Cow, one of his videos, one of his courses, and you can try it too multiple times a day. You can try it before every coaching session. You cannot overdo this. It's a very small activity, right? The other activity is you can go out for a walk. And the biggest challenge would be to let go of all the distractions that we are carrying around. That's usually our mobile phones or maybe even people around us. They are not distraction, but anything that's gonna take away energy from you when you have decided to work, even if it's like 2 hours a day, it's a distraction. It could be your kids, your pets. I know I don't like saying this, but this is how you create boundaries. Okay. Coming back, so putting your phone, putting down your phone and actually going for a walk in nature. So what that does is it creates some space in your head, in your aura, in your whole body. So, what is it that you can do to create space for today? Journaling is another one really great activity. It would help you let out all that you are carrying around in your body. And otherwise, that 1 minute little activity must try. I recommend that. You can literally pause this video and take 10 slow deep breaths. See how it feels. Create space. And anytime you feel that you're being distracted while creating content or while being in conversation with your client, gently remind yourself that what, it's okay, I'm going to get back to the focus here. I'm going to focus back to the client. I'm going to focus back to the audience. I'm here to serve in this moment. I'm here to love in this moment. All the fears and insecurities I have, I'm going to take care of them on my own time, not on the time when I'm serving in this moment. Any questions? Let me know. I'll see you in the next video.